up supplies, but you're not. Wow, fall is really creeping in on us, which means a lot of rain. So luckily I got the MDF boards into the car before it started raining again. I got a little bit wet, but not too bad. So now I head home and then I'll tell you what I just bought MDF for yet again. And I also just want to say, I do have other shoes than those. Those are my work shoes. We don't wear shoes indoors, so I always wear rubber slippers like those. Those were outdoor, the ones I just showed you, but I do wear a pair that are for indoors. Welcome back to Maria's DIY world and I don't know what to call it. Welcome back to Maria's DIY world and the building of my TV port or TV hideaway or whatever you want to call it. I built the portable TV stand. So now I need a place to hide it. The building of this hideaway is a part of my living room glow up. You can go back and watch how I did that. The thing is, when building this, I'm doing it step by step and it takes me wherever it takes me. I didn't have a finished plan when I started. I just had dreams and visions and stuff like that. And now I finally know how to finish this off. I really couldn't envision it before, so I wasn't sure what to do. But I've decided to build a door. And on my way home from the store, I'm like, how do I know, like how do I figure out if this surface right here is perpendicular to the wall so that this is an even surface and it's not crooked to the side. And I have a lot of skills, but that one, I'm not sure how to figure that out. Also, I need to make sure that my wall is plumb, which I've said a couple of times it's not, because if you look, it is pretty obvious that something is crooked here, and it's either the floor or the wall. I don't know which it is. So however I decide to attach the doors to the wall here, I need to make that piece in here really plumb. So I need to, I don't know, yeah, I'll have to figure that out. But today I'm building a door. It is in fact the floor, which is so nice because that makes it so much more easy for me when I have to make the door. Look, it's not much, but it's some. I actually need to go into my shed right now. I'll just wait. Instead, I'm just getting into my carport to check if the tables are dry. Because obviously I can't stand and cut outside today. And remember, I had an insurance payout during my summer holiday. I bought Valdemar a brand new bike, so I need to move that so it's not covered in sawdust. The other two bikes, I guess, is okay, but not that one. Luckily, it only lasts for a few seconds and then you can go outside again. I'm keeping the other boards safe and dry in here until I need them. Let's see, I am placing this on top of my baseboard. So 108, 108.4. a little damp. I think it's okay. 108.4. Right here. So the piece I'm cutting now is the piece that I had to cut crooked in the last video. So this side of it is from the store, so I guess it's even, but the other side is the one that I cut crooked. So right now, because I want to use both sides of this piece, this side will be the good one and that one will be the crooked one. Underneath I put another board because I actually need to cut that to size as well. So I thought, you know, let's just make one cut. Is it on? Or not on, off the table. So let's do it. Let's see if I can successfully cut it to size. It's way wider up here than down here. Whew, what a mess. Let's see. 10.5, spot on. Not quite up here, I think. 10.6, because I can see the line right here. I'll accept that. That's mine. Oh my gosh. I'm almost, well, I did measure to cut out the wrong piece. That wouldn't have been smart. I luckily caught it, and now I'm going to use the jigsaw. So crooked. Let's just go see if that was right. It's in. My brain wasn't braining, so it took me 3 tries, but it's in now. It's clogged again. So, in order for me to get past my baseboard, I need to make this a little thicker. Okay, I'm gonna leave that to dry. I'm also working on another project for you over here, and it's kind of drowning. But you'll have to wait and see what that is. But I will say, it's good. Me? Impatient? No, not at all. I waited like 20 minutes until I took the clamps off. So now I have to put glue on this one and glue that in as well, because this needs to be anchored to the wall, because this is where the door will be sitting on. So there will be movement, so it has to be anchored. I'm making holes in my wall. So let me just glue that. Let's see if we can do this without this running too much. I need to be fast because it's spilling. Right, there we go. So, okay, that's fine. The really weird part is that I cut the 2 boards that I cut in the beginning. I cut at the same time, a thicker and a thin. And for whatever reason, they bow in on the middle. I don't know what happened, why the distance isn't the same. I thought it was the one that I cut last that was crooked, but it isn't. But I have thought about putting in a piece of trim this way anyway. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but it is kind of crooked right now. So I just ran all around the house trying to find my battery while Valdemar was holding this in place for me. And it turns out it was between his legs, so I couldn't see it. I'm just gonna pin this together. Okay. So that it can dry. Okay. Let's just put I just checked, it is plumb. All right, I got my anchor for drywall. It's a weird angle, but let's see. There we go. Whew. I realized I forgot to show you what the issue was and why I needed to make the first one thicker. In order to have the door in here, I need to get past my baseboard. Okay, let's measure to see the size of the hole for the door. Okay. Okay, 100 and a little taller than, okay, let's do 116. And then now I have to measure down by the floor. $47.5. All right. I got it on the line and I have a catch right here. I'm off the table. It's go time. It's actually spot on. 47.5. Perfect. Gonna cut at 116. Okay. I flipped the table around because I think what maybe happened last time is that the table is sagging. So to avoid that, I just flipped it around and hopefully I'm getting straighter cuts. Let's see if that was 116. It's okay if it's not spot on, but it is. It's actually such a perfect fit that I might need to cut off a little bit. So I've done the shaker style before. So right now I have a board here and one here. The one that I just cut is 12 millimeters thick and the other one is 6. The 12 millimeter board is too thin for when I drill the hole for the hinges. So it's very important that I do have the shaker style, the other board on here. If I didn't want that, I would have had to buy a thicker board. But when you do the shaker style, you usually have a border here and down here and up on top. But I think I want 2 in between, so I have 3 squares, I think. So right now I just want to figure out how thick of a border I want here, and then yeah, go from there. I don't even know how to pick. I think maybe 8 centimeters is fine. We go up further, so right here and right here approximately. I think that would be okay. Ooh, it's getting too cold to just be out here without a jacket. So I decided to, because from where I cut, I will lose some because of the blade. So I'll just do 8.5 because it's easier to see in my ruler because I'm old and blind. And if I cut a little bit off the side, then it will be just fine. Am I off? I think I am. Oh, my back. Oh yeah, plenty. Okay. Almost a quarter. Okay. 160. So I have on purpose made all the gaps a little too, well, made the made the pieces a little too short, because I think it looks good as soon as you fill them in that you can actually see the gaps. So here is what it looks like. And I'm cold. It's only like 11 or 12 degrees right now, so I'm really cold. It needs to be sanded and then put together, I guess. And then I need to cut it because it's very uneven. No, it's like 14 something. That's not cold at all. Okay, but I got it. I had to say I did to sand the sides as well, even though I'm going to cut it. I think, I'm pretty sure. Just because I don't know how much I'm cutting and where exactly I'm cutting. Okay, I'm going to try and glue this. Ooh. Why does it feel? It's almost empty. Let me just see if I can get one sort of straight at a time. Wow, this is crooked. I thought that was a straight edge. No, guess not. Oh my goodness, I almost just glued this piece in, you know, wherever. I don't know. A little tired, I guess. So, put it up here. Just calculated. Something isn't right here. What happened? Oh, here we go. Yes, that's where it's going. I cannot believe I almost did that. What I also did was I put glue on the wrong side of one piece. But, you know, I can sand it and then, you know, I'm going to paint it. The thing is, there was a big dent on the other side, so it had to go down. Okay, so I glued it. I hope it could just stay out here and dry. I have to carry it in at some point, but for right now, I hope it's okay. So while that's drying and my phone is charging, I thought I would pull out my TV and watch a movie. So thank you for watching. Make sure to check out my next video, which I will be filming today. So I'll see you. Bye.